Yeah. That you say? Rip. Uh-huh. Damn it, Reinhardt. Yes. You just slash R. You don't have to spell out roll. Bless Pharasma. Yeah, bracket bracket equation and bracket bracket also works. I like to pull up the dice roller thing often. Well, here is the last 10 dice you rolled, so you can always just look down on the list and see. Kudu looks confused because she doesn't have a target. I'm gonna move here. Look for strings. As you said they're ethereal. I'm almost guaranteed not to see them. So I just said, mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Well then, yeah, um, so we think Cormac is an issue right now. Like, does he look like he's gonna like attack us? Fingram is. Okay, but Fingram can fly, so that's a problem. Shoot. I was gonna slick you, but I can't do that. Right, but you could just fly off the ground if I knocked you prone. Uh, Kudu doesn't know what to do. Um, I start summoning. Yeah. Also, Drench will move away to safety. Oh, darn. Oh, no. Okay, well, my elemental. Does that mean I know where to target? Like, I don't know what that means. Um, yeah, well, yeah. So I'm gonna put the huge elemental, um, ether elemental out. And unfortunately, it has blind sense, but that doesn't let it see ethereal shit like I was hoping it would. Boo. Want it to grapple him? Could do that. Okay. We're gonna grapple. No, this is working for his character. So is he already technically grappled or no? I just join the grapple still? Okay. Oh yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Okay, so he'll do that and then Kudu's going to just squint in the area and try to figure shit out. Yeah. I don't I don't want to hurt you, you know? Yeah. That would work. Maybe. we're gonna maintain our grapple. And yeah, let's pin him. I wish. No. Sure. See something like a target and hit. Wait, who are you attacking? Oh. Yeah. Um and if it looks like they're attacking a square and I can clearly identify that this is happening, um I'll attack the same square. His square or a different square? Yeah, I don't want to attack his square. I don't know how I would target something I can't see. So, I can't. No, I can't. It's not a summon spell. I can't just keep using it. I can only have one summon out at a time. Then I wait. Yeah. Oof. It's a one. Yeah, pin's not prone. Oh no! These things. go get him, elemental. The elemental will reach out and grab him. Yeah. Get back here? Question mark. Well, I'm hasted, so 28 maybe? I will put you're running or just attacking? Oh, that's not running. I will put slick underneath him. Yeah, it is typical terrain. With that, I'll probably draw it so that I can dick you over somehow. There you go. Okay. We're gonna grab again. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, no, that's. Wait. Wait. Haste is 28. Flanking. Wait, we're hasted, right? You hasted us? Somebody hasted us. So 28 plus the flank, 30. We did it. In that case, I won't burn myself to keep that slick, so that will go away. Um, gosh, I don't know what to do. No. Oh, all right.
Okay.
It's my linguistics check. It's probably not gonna be good enough.
Nope. Not with that.
Is any of this stuff magical? Use detect magic.
Yes, you're detecting magic on the rapier.
Okay, I can at least do that one. I'll try to see if I can figure out what the rapier is. Before I roll it though, do I have?
Is Fingrim the only one in the room right now? Or are you guys hanging out over here?
Oh no, I'm staying close by him while he's checking
Okay.
this stuff out and tapping myself with that wand.
So yes, Pluto, what were you?
I was
were you
checking to see if I had like a wand of identify or something that I wanted to use, but I don't have one. I don't think so. We'll just we'll just go with my normal like a flat spellcraft check and hope for the best. I got a pretty good bonus to
Okay.
it.
That is a pretty good roll. So you know very quickly when you spellcraft it that this rapier it has an effective +3 total bonus, but it's only been enchanted once to increase its potency. The other effect on it is a special quality that whenever this deals damage to an opponent that can bleed, it immediately starts to make them bleed.
Okay, so it's like a wounding weapon or something.
Yes, the special ability is wounding.
Okay. Um. So not any better than terms of usefulness
Well, I mean, if you have
to
lots of
anything else I
attacks, it
have.
can be.
Does the bleed stack? That's kind of
Yes, multiple
kinda
hits
neat.
from a wounding weapon increase the bleed damage.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Can be very nasty.
Yeah.
However, as you spellcraft the rapier and handle it, the arms of this statue open.
It's gonna fight us, I guess.
Hmm.
All right.
It reveals a symbol that one of you guys had actually seen earlier. Uh, it was underneath its folded arm, but it reveals its symbol, and I need everybody within 60 feet, which everybody is, that can see it, to give me a will save.
I tell everyone to avert your eyes for all the good that'll do.
Oh.
All right. Well, since this is a rune, I will get a little bit of a bit.
Oh, Fingram, I also need you to make me a reflex save.
That will save is +2, so it should be a 30.
Mine should be, I think, one higher with Hero's Feast.
So 20,
Yeah.
20, 23, 28.
Mine, yeah, my 24 for the will save would be 2 higher if it's a charm or compulsion effect.
Swear to God, I can't roll will saves even.
That'd be a
For the life of me.
26 if it's a charm or compulsion effect.
Yeah, same goes for everyone.
Yeah, but my character's will saves freaking. I rolled a 3.
And then the 17 is my reflex save.
Okay. Then I think Fingrim saves on the will. Drench doesn't save. Father Reinhardt saves. Kudu. Let's see, with a 23. That is it a 23 or is it slightly higher?
For Kudu?
Yeah.
Like you're asking situational modifiers?
Yeah.
I mean,
She
is it
also
an
has the Hero's
aberration?
Feast.
I didn't
This is
add
a
the Hero's Feast.
this is a necromancy evil / pain effect.
Okay, I don't think any of this.
Mm-mm.
Hero's Feast doesn't apply to
Okay.
that.
Then Cormac also fails the save. Both of you suffer racking pain. So, this is going to last for an hour after you leave this room or 60 feet from the. But the effect is that this racking pain imposes a -4 penalty on your attack rolls, skill checks, and ability checks.
Okay.
So that's for Drench, Cormac, and Kudu.
Am I able to identify this spell or symbol as it happens?
You can give me a knowledge arcana. And for the reflex save for Fingrim, there is a strange node, this magical node, on the rapier.
Okay. You said a node?
Yeah, and it blows up.
Okay.
For 24 points of damage.
What
And
kind of
it
damage
staggers
is
you
it?
for a round. It just says 66 points of damage.
Okay. 66 of untyped damage. This is pretty good. Alright. I mean, that's not too bad, but... Weird. I don't know how the rapier was tied to the statue, but...
I'm guessing it's kind of.
Y'all
Never
back.
mind.
Everyone okay?
I'm all right, but no, Cormac and Kudu seem to be suffering some sort of ill effects from this symbol of pain.
Aye.
I do have one spell that could, remove the effects of it, but unfortunately only one. Cormac, do you perhaps have such a spell prepared? And he's asking you if you have Dispel Evil prepared.
I do not.
Oh,
But would Hill work?
do I know that?
Heal? No.
I'm
Dispel
Cormac's
magic?
fine.
It can be removed with Dispel Magic. Or, hold on. Dispel Magic works if it solely targets the room. The effect, however... Let's see. No, Dispel Magic isn't going to remove the effect from the person once it's been triggered.
Okay. Ouch. All right.
What was the minuses again?
-4 penalty on attack rolls, skill checks, and ability checks. For an hour after you move 60 feet from the symbol.
Alright.
Well, let's see. Cormac, you rely mostly on melee. Kudu, you can target touch, right?
with some of her
Yeah.
attacks. Yeah.
I mean, I hate to choose between two people, but since Cormac is constantly in the fray, I mean, your character can take it, however they think they want, but I just want to ask you as a player, are you all right with me targeting Cormac with Dispel Evil?
Oh, absolutely. Let me. Yeah. No. I'm the least selfish person as a player, so.
All right.
Always other people.
Well, it's
That's
only
fair.
natural that the cat folk in our game collect curses, so
Oh, is that the trend? Gotcha.
that seems
Good
to
lord.
be.
Yeah, I mean, Reign of Winter, that happened, and yeah. All right.
Oh,
Then
you don't even know what's happening in Mummy's Mask.
Oh, Lord, I can only imagine with a title like that.
Yeah,
All right.
Kepri's sister is catching all the diseases, poisons,
No,
and
Nemethip.
curses. Yep.
Cormac's been cursed in this game before.
All right.
He is,
Well,
he is cursed with bestowed curse against his wisdom.
oh, God, I know, right?
Yeah,
that
that's
was low
brutal.
level, so we couldn't get rid of it for like a good I want to say like 2 levels. It took
I
forever to
think
get
I
rid of that
had.
thing.
Yeah, I had a negative level during that time too. That lasted for
Yeah.
literally like 2 books.
All right, then Father Reinhardt, after discussing it with Kudo, he'll go over to Cormac and he will lay a hand upon him and he will say, by Pharasma's power, I cast you out! And cast a spell evil.
Okay. You automatically dispel the evil
That's right.
That's good.
so you you're no longer
At
affected
least
by
the effect doesn't lower saves. That would have been brutal if it was like bestow curse.
That's
No,
the
yeah.
good thing.
I
Also,
think
it's temporary, so we might
Yeah, it
even
only
it might
lasts
end up
an
not
hour.
even mattering that much depending on how things go. We might, if we're lucky, we won't have to fight too many more things.
Symbol of Pain is
hard
like
to
the
tell.
most fair of the symbol spells.
Oh yeah, there's so many nasty symbol spells.
It's
I
weird
mean, I have
because
access to them, but it
I'll share
it takes
this
a
with
lot
you.
to.
The book is in a weird state of conflict here at this trap because it tells me it's a the name of it is a heightened symbol of insanity trap, but the effect is heightened symbol of pain.
So they probably changed their mind. I bet in the previous iteration of it,
Maybe.
it was a symbol of insanity, and they were like, when they were playtesting it, because they do a little bit of playtesting on like these modules. Maybe it wiped out like every single group, and like, all right, this is ridiculous.
That or they figured out since everyone would probably be packing a heal at this point, it wasn't challenging enough.
That could have been it too. Yeah, they're like, well, the symbol of pain's harder to remove, so we'll put that in instead, so that people aren't just running around casting heal on everyone or moving
Yeah.
on
So
them.
yeah,
Alright.
I'm just
Alright.
gonna go with what's written in the effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cormac says we should probably get out of this damn room.
I'm gonna
and
grab
move
that
on.
wedding ring and I'm gonna
Okay, you do.
bring it over and say, like, I can't read this.
Did you grab anything else on the altar? Did you grab the rapier? Did you take it
Yeah,
with you?
I'll take it with me.
Okay, you do that.
It already blew up. Like, what else can it do?
Yeah, do you do
Blow up
anything about
again.
the necklace or the purse?
Not at the moment, but I want to figure out what this wedding ring says first, and then maybe we'll go back and grab them if we think it's important.
Okay.
Okay. I guess yeah, I'll take a peek at it.
You speak as Lanty.
No, but I can
You probably have a better linguistics check than I do then, right?
yeah, I could do that. I could do linguistics, and if that fails, I can just use magic. So I'll first roll a linguistics check, if that's okay with Matt.
Yeah, you can roll linguistics.
Alright, it has been rolled, theoretically.
Oh, what was my curse modifiers so I can put it in Hero Lab?
-4 to your attack rolls, skill checks, and ability checks
Ugh.
for an hour.
An hour. I guess
Yeah.
I don't know that though, do I?
Well,
Well-
you do know that there's this like pretty bad pain that like causes like muscle spasms at very infrequent times.
Right, but I don't
I
know
think
what's gonna
Reinhardt
end in an
identified
hour.
it, so he might tell you that you'll
Oh.
feel better eventually.
Gotcha. Eventually.
Okay. So you think you know the gist of what this says in Island? This
Alrighty.
wedding ring is a wedding ring bequeathed to someone named Ovon.
Ovon?
Yeah.
Let's
The
give Fingrim a chance to spell it out with his guess.
That's my best guess. Okay. I didn't hear that there was an A at the end. I would have probably guessed.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. You think that it says something along the lines of that.
All right, I say that out loud. Or I let everyone know.
Have we heard the name Ovonda before?
It's not not on my list of names.
Does the name ring any bells for me?
No.
Ah, see, I know where the spelling came from because I've heard the name. I have heard the name of Von Dor, or maybe I just spelled Ovonda wrong. I don't have anything next to that name for context, though.
Was there any magic on the ring itself? Like I'd be casting detect magic on.
You don't detect any magic on the ring.
Avendor is one of the cities, right?
Yeah,
Avon Vor, yes.
Avon Vor. Okay, I was spelling it wrong, but okay.
At least
so
this thing didn't
there's
say
something
the
different.
one ring to rule them all,
Yeah.
one ring to bind them.
That's a different adventure.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
I was totally thinking about that though. I was like, this is freaking gonna be like the one ring and kill us all.
I've told you about that webcomic before, right? Where they tell it as a Lord of the Rings as a D&D campaign.
No, I haven't heard it. Maybe after we
Yeah, I'll send you a
the
link later.
session.
It's amazing.
All right, sounds good.
Gandalf's the GM NPC. It's pretty funny.
Okay. You don't detect magic on any of the other items except for the rapier.
Okay, I'll tell the others as much, and I'll cautiously touch the purse, and etc., figuring that my mind is steeled and ready for it.
Okay, you do. You touch it. It's silky. It's smooth to the touch.
Does it match my outfit?
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing black pulpit robes with silver lines. Silver lining.
It's kind of like a yellowy gold color, so not exactly.
Ew. Well, I guess if I was a servant of Callistria, that might match more, but I, tell the others that, it doesn't seem like it's cursed, and I'll touch the other thing.
I don't know why it's here though.
It could be an offering to
Cormac.
the Yellow King.
Cormac nods. It's probably what it is.
That's my guess, that this is
Seeing
a
that
place
this
of worship.
is some type of chapel. He says one hell of a chapel with a freaking statue that causes pain, but
Yeah.
that's kind
Very
of
appropriate.
it's kind of
Fond
tied
of
to
it.
this deity, I guess.
Any reaction from the necklace?
Yeah, does it gasp? No, I
No.
mean, does does anything happen when I touch the necklace?
No.
Okay, then I tell the others, if anyone wants to try to figure out these things worth, we could use it later for the cauldron. Pharasma forbid that we need to, but just in case.
I'm wondering if perhaps this Ovanda is a spirit or something, perhaps within this area.
I guess, can I do an appraise check on the necklace and purse?
Sure.
I guess just while I have them.
And the wedding ring.
Sure. Do you want 3 separate checks?
Yes.
Nothing in this place seems to die permanently. Ovanda must still be here, right?
I think
She's
so.
probably upstairs. She might be a worshiper of this deity, or he just says deity because
The silk
mentioned thing.
purse you think is worth about 350 gold pieces, but you notice that there is something inside it, and when you open up and check it out, there's 100 platinum pieces inside of it.
I
Woo!
tell no one about the platinum. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
ye jeepers.
The necklace made of yellow beryl gemstones you think is worth about 2,300 gold pieces.
Cool.
And the white gold wedding ring studded with diamonds you think is worth a whopping 5,000 gold pieces.
Hey, that's a resurrection right there.
Yep.
It's very expensive. It's a exquisite craft and make.
I tell the others that I have a suspicion that this Ovanda might be someone near and dear to our host tonight. Because if this place is beneath his abode, it would stand to reason that he is very aware of the goings on underneath it.
Okay. But what does that mean to us?
It means that we might have a bargaining chip or have just discovered a clue to where something of import might lie. But for now, let's continue to try and find the magician, starting with that secret door. Unless we have a better idea?
Secret door, you say?
Cormac says there's always the other path leading the other way. It might wrap around behind.
That is true. However, we can explore that way. My vote goes with the area that was concealed.
He'll agree. He nods.
Well, and you know what direction we're supposed to go, which was back that way too, right? From your
Yeah, he
magic.
knows.
So we have like a few different reasons to want to go that way too.
'Tis true. But if we are going to go in that direction, I think that perhaps I may cast a spell of protection on us all just before we go through.
All right.
So yeah, we'll just kind of give the treasure to whoever wants to hold on to it, whoever wants to be the group banker.
Not it.
Yeah, if I was a different character, I would immediately call it, but not it.
So
Oh yeah.
it's you said I already have the rapier on my sheet, but I didn't get the other ones.
The door's the bank on our party. He doesn't take.
It wasn't
every load.
always this way.
That's true. Sister Maria was before.
So it was a ring. The ring. Which one was the ring? 500.
The ring was the 5,000,
1,000 rather. Okay.
and the
Custom valuable.
and the beryl necklace. What was that? Like 2,300.
Yes, 2,300.
Another custom valuable. This one is 2,300. And one more custom valuable, which is a purse.
The lovely purse.
And the
Mhm.
purse is 350 gold pieces with 1,000 or 100 platinum pieces inside of it, I guess.
Yeah, it had 100 platinum inside of it.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
I think our communal resist energy is finished because I'm pretty sure it's been like an hour since we first landed outside the manor. Now I could be wrong though.
Okay, wedding ring for Avonda, 5,000. Diamond necklace, 2,300. I think you said it was diamond. I don't know. It's a necklace of some sort. And then the purse, counting the platinum inside the purse, is 1,350. Okay, I got it all.
All right. Matt, would any residual effects of the communal protection from resist energy be still going? Has it been more than an hour since we first landed outside the manor?
From protection from energy.
Communal resist energy cold.
How long does it last?
I extended it so it would last an hour per person who received it, which was, I believe, all of us.
It's probably coming close to an hour since you first arrived here.
Okay, so like maybe 10 minutes left or something.
About it's probably about to be 10 p.m. As far
Yeah.
as like the night goes.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend some arcane pool points to refresh and recast heroism and see invisibility then, since I cast them back when we were. Well, I might not. I can't remember. I think I cast these before we came up here, so I'm pretty sure I got to recast them at this point. Unless I had them double prepared on any of them. Let me double check. I might not have to use that many arcane pool points, but no, it looks like I don't need to for see invisibility. Actually, I can do that with a pearl of power. Okay, so I'll use 3 arcane pool points and a pearl of power to recast those. And I'm not going near that button unless where the secret door is, unless everyone else is there.
Oh yeah, I do not blame you. Okay, I'll just cast like once we're at the door, I'll cast communal protection from evil on everyone. It's in 3-minute intervals. That way, in case we aggro another one of those things, at least we'll be immune or hopefully protected from it.
Yeah. Cormac does reach into his handy haversack and he pulls out 3 scrolls. He's gonna hand them to Father Reinhardt. He's 2 of the scrolls are scrolls of flame strike and one's a scroll of slay living. And he says you might be able to use these a little bit more. I seem to have held on to them for far too long and not used them. Give you a little damage as well.
Father Reinhardt's eyes grow big behind his spectacles as he looks at the scrolls, and he's like, "Oh, such a princely gift! Thank you for this knowledge. I will treasure it and use it to great effect." And he will gladly take those. So one was a scroll of flame strike, and the other was a scroll of flame
No,
slay
two
living.
flame strike skulls and one's slay living scroll.
Oh, damn!
I've
All
literally
right.
had them on my character forever. I just haven't I haven't had a hammy haversack, so I just been holding on to them. But I figured it'd give you some damage spells since you're seems like yours is a little bit more. And you seem to use scrolls, so
Yeah, and I'm definitely packing like more damage spells than I was like when we first started exploring this land. But it's always good to have some on hand.
all right, Cormac's ready to get this.
Get this wagon train.
Is Fingram's health? His health is down, right?
Yeah, the rapier exploded when I picked it up.
I guess Cormac will. He looks at Father Reinhardt. Mind using that wand of yours on Fingrim before we go in there?
Of course not. And he'll bop him a couple times. How down?
I'm down about 30.
All right.
Oh, a little less than 30, about 20. What was it, 26, I think, or something? Maybe it was 30. I don't remember what the roll actually was, and I'm not.
24.
Brain's not working on the math.
There you go.
Yeah, that overheals. I think. Yeah, you probably need to use one less charge than that even. Like if I removed 6 of that from that last 5, then yeah. Actually, remove it. You only need 4 of those charges to heal me. If I remove the last 2, the 6 and the 5, and then -2 as well for the +1 on there, then that puts me exactly full.
All right.
Because those are actually pretty good rolls for d8s, other than the 1. Yeah. Just move 4 charges instead of 6. All right, we're good to go then.
Yep, I got 12 charges left.
I think we have a couple of those though, right? Or is that our only cure wand?
I only have one wand.
Okay. We might be almost out of cure wands.
That's all right. We got 2 clerics.
Yeah.
And Kudu can also
Kudu can also heal,
heal
yeah.
us, but
Yeah.
give us burn at the same.
I'll need to. Well, I don't need to burn you guys right now. But I could if you want.
Nah. I don't get superpowers from being burnt.
Yeah, I don't get superpowers. I don't have 200 HP to stifle
I don't
that.
get superpowers for being burnt either. I just get burnt for being super.
Y'all burnt.
All right. So what's our plan of attack with this door? Are we just gonna disintegrate it down?
I can't disintegrate. I've already used it.
Oh,
It's only a divine spell. I can't prepare more than one.
yeah.
I guess we'll. Did we already inspect it to see if there's any way to actually
That's the thing, is that there's a secret door here. You guys did find.
Uh-huh.
However, okay, so you located the trapdoor, you located the small button, but there are no locks and no hinges on this. It has no discernible means to open it.
Hmm. Damn it, I don't have a stone shape prepared.
I do have dimension door, but that's a very risky move.
Yeah, that's just asking for trouble.
It also doesn't seem like this secret passage doesn't seem to be airtight. You can kind of see like where the door is, like the outline of.
Oh, well then I tell the others, if we still have that other spell going, perhaps we should try to, as vapors, eke our way through.
Yeah, that's potentially dangerous too because it takes 5 rounds to get back into a form that you can actually fight people in.
That is true. Uh, hmm. Thoughts?
Granted, it's also harder for things to fight us when we're in vapor form, but yeah. That would be my main concern with doing that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kudu?
Kudu,
Do
blast
you
it.
think,
Blast it.
If only she was Earth Kinesis, because they can move like stone for
Oh yeah,
certain
they get. I
weight.
bet Earth Kinesis can get like a stone shape ability, huh?
Yeah, I think they do. They
Are
I
we
mean,
worried about
Kudu
just
could
leaving it?
probably do it.
Just overwhelming damage.
Oh yeah, she has a crazy amount of damage.
Just blow the secret door down.
Is that what
I
we want to
mean,
do?
I don't
can
know.
she do it an infinite amount of times? Like, if she takes her time to, like, not hurt herself during the process?
Yeah, gathering power and whatnot. I think she could.
Like, are we worried about this door being in existence?
We're
You
just
just
discussing
have
going
no
to the other
way of getting
side.
in.
We don't have any way that we know of opening it from this side. I mean, it's probably one of those ones where it opens easier on the other side.
Do any of us
Oh.
have like an
Good to know.
engineering? Can we roll like engineering to see if we
No.
can figure out how to?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sure, you can give me knowledge engineering.
I don't have it. I was asking if anybody does.
It's just
I
once
was
you
just
break a
thinking of.
door, the door's broken and you can't shut it, you know?
Correct.
Yep.
So, did you say dungeoneering or engineering?
Engineering.
All right. Well, I can roll all knowledge checks untrained. May I do that?
Sure.
Beats me.
Yep, you're not sure.
You don't get like the bardic knowledge thing though, where you get like your half your class level to the check, huh?
Oh, that is with it
Oh,
added.
that
I
is.
rolled.
Oh, you
I
rolled
rolled
Oh.
3.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're not like an int-based character, so you probably have decent int for a cleric, but yeah. Well, I don't know then.
Cormac walks up. He could see the seam, right?
Yes. You can see
He'll
where the door is.
he'll grab his greatsword out.
Okay.
And try to force it into the seam and like use it as like a wedge,
Like a
like a
crowbar, yeah.
almost, and try to
Okay.
like open
Roll
it.
me a strength to try and force it open.
And I will try to mentor you with my cleric ability. Using my verbal instruction to aid another.
So that'd be a 23 with the
Yeah.
verbal instruction.
You gotta put your back into it.
Not a bad roll, but yeah, this thing does not budge. It's pretty hard to move or to force open.
Damn, if we had everybody working on that roll, we might have been able to do it.
Cormac, he's gonna cast a spell. He's gonna cast Bull Strength on himself,
Okay.
and then he's gonna enter a rage.
Okay.
All right.
Even though it doesn't really work that way, like I don't know with the Unchained Barbarian's Rage. I don't think it works. Like it doesn't give
Oh
him strength
yeah.
bonus. But it's still like one of those things. He'll do it for one round
Oh
at least.
no, I think it actually does give
Oh,
like,
yeah,
a bonus to strength checks.
Strength-based checks, yeah. It doesn't actually increase your strength,
that's true.
but it
Let me.
increases the rolls.
I'll tell everyone to like help him.
I'll help with my beard,
All right.
which lets me roll it as an int check instead.
And how much is the bonus for strength-based checks on? For
If it's
I'm
just normal rage, it should be +2.
2. Okay, yeah.
So
I'll just
you're
add
getting
that to the
+2 from bull strength, or possibly some.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Made my aid check.
Okay.
I just put it as like a all around plus. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here we go.
Aw.
Oh, foo.
Yeah, I rolled super low, of course.
Yep. You didn't get it there. If you want to keep
Alright.
trying again, you can, but just make sure you check down rounds of rage
Yeah,
used.
yep, I am. He's gonna roll it again.
Alright.
Just give me a sec.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's Pluto.
That was my aid.
Oh.
Okay, it's a 21.
That's with me and Reinhardt aiding. That would be a 25 total, right?
A 25 total.
Assuming
And
that our
is-
aids stack, which I don't know if they do, but they are from different sources. I'm physically
Different
helping.
sources.
Reinhardt is using words to help.
Yeah, I don't know if
That's a
even
really
Drake
good
knows
total
helping.
strength, but it's still not enough to open the door.
Damn.
Alright, we might just have to like try and find a
One more roll.
Alright,
Alright.
go ahead.
Hey, I made the aid
You
check
get like a natural 20 or something.
just barely.
Dig deep.
No,
Oh,
it's the
same roll.
Big.
Damn.
it. All right. Yeah.
Um,
Quarterback at its rage, and he's fatigued for a little bit.
Well, what
See,
is
what
God
you
damn it.
want is, if you got another rage power or something, what you do is you take there's a rage
Strength
power.
surge.
Yeah, strength surge.
I get one more. I get another rage power at
It
16th,
lets
which
you
is
add like your whole barbarian level to a strength check once per rage.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's absurd.
I love having that
I
one.
kind of want to take it on Raz. at
It's
some point.
what's so crazy about that is it's almost impossible to get ability checks into like the 30s and things like that. But like
Yeah,
with that, it's like,
barbarian
oh yeah, I
doesn't
can do
do
a
it.
trivially now.
well, if I took, because since Gorham, his one of his domains is strength, or subdomains is strength. Like if I've taken that, it gives you your full class level for any strength check.
Oh, that'd be dope.
So yeah, like you
Yeah, even when
just
you're not raging, yeah.
even when you're
You could
not
do
raging.
both of 'em.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could technically if you take rage and strength, assuming that one's not a subdomain of the other.
No. There, it's strength is a domain. It's just one of the like domain abilities.
Okay.
It's just not one of his like main, like what I meant by
Right.
sub is like it's one of his like
Yeah,
lesser
no.
domain.
I was just thinking because you can't take like
All right,
like-
so what do you guys do?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't-
yeah.
I still don't agree with blasting it, but if you guys want this door destroyed,
I mean,
then
we could
can
just go
destroy it.
around too.
I respect your reticence to blast it down. I'd say yes, perhaps it may be best that we explore the rest of this. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a switch or something somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I did something and my shit works again with my computer.
Nice.
I
That's
have
awesome.
no clue what I did, but it's working.
Oh, that's
but
good.
now it's gone again.
All right. So
Now it's gone again, so I don't know.
Alright, so I guess since we didn't figure out how to open the door, I guess I'll not cast that communal protection from evil and just hold on to that as we continue to advance.
All right, yeah. Where do you advance?
I'd say let us go forward, and I'm okay to take the lead if needed, since I can see invisibility, darkness, and I have a pretty good perception.
Yeah, we're not really a stealth scout group, so if we just
Yeah.
go together merrily and quietly, I guess.
Yeah.
We pretty much can only hope that our
for I
eyes
don't wanna be
see
front.
something before the enemies hear.
Mhm.
So I'll move cautiously forward, being perceptive and just having like detect magic out in front of me, like as a scanner.
All right.
And is that find location still kind of like pointing me back towards
Yeah.
where we came from? All right. Well, we'll probably have to go back there eventually, but yeah.
You're at an intersection here.
Alrighty. Does the find location or that spell that I have going, does it kind of swivel around when, like, does it recalculate like one of those navigational maps once it figures I'm not going in that direction?
Nope. It
Turn
says
around.
the quickest way is still back the way you came.
All right. Well, I'll look, left and right and in front of me and try to see what I can.
All right, you see stuff. You see an intersection here, the hallway, over. Let's see, over to this direction. Trying to see what this is.
I guess technically you guys could have prepared that spell.
One day I don't prepare stone shape.
I know. Okay. Well,
Okay, there's
I
an
can-
iron portcullis here.
oh, okay. That's to the left, player
Yeah.
left, I guess. All right.
Cormac also looks at his greatsword and says, I miss little Rod.
Oh yeah, that would have made that really easy too.
Yeah.
What do I see straight ahead? Since I can see 60 feet in darkness.
Over here.
Correct.
You start to see some paths that start to quickly twist and turn.
Gotcha. And to the computer right.
You see more passage.
All right. I guess I tell the others what I see and ask them, the passage to that way looks the clearest, whereas the other way is barred by a portcullis, and it looks like there's some meandering paths straight ahead.
Cormac will say maybe we should see what's on the other side of the park, the gate, and because usually that means there's something important on the other side.
'Tis true. All right. I'll cast detect magic in that direction towards the portcullis to see if anything pings.
You go towards the portcullis.
Well, I'm casting detect magic in that direction to see if I'm, detecting any magical auras.
You are not picking up any other auras.
All right, then I'll perceptively and slowly walk in that direction.
Okay.
And I guess just let me know whenever I need to make any sort of roll perception or deaths.
Yep, I'll let you know.
I'm gonna keep an eye out down these hallways.
Okay.
All right, am I able to see through these bars?
Not very well. They're pretty thick.
Okay. Does it look like there's any sort of mechanism or anything on the floor that would delineate.
You
like,
can
this-
see that on the west side, or the other side of the iron portcullis, in the wall, there is a winch.
Did you say a winch?
Yeah, a winch mechanism built into the wall on the west side, which is the other side from you.
I let the others know this. And tell them if anyone has like mage hand or something prepared. It
Nada.
might give.
I do not.
Who
I know.
brings mage hand? Seriously.
You can also do dimension door through.
Maybe we'll save it for
That's
now.
a spell.
Yeah, I could do that. I could even do what's it called?
Thunderstep.
Yeah, storm step.
Father Reinhardt's a bit reticent of splitting the party or putting one on the other side of a large barrier at this moment in time.
Bench walks up. Can he fit through?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I guess we could all just like turn into air and just like phase through this thing.
Who-
But
That's-
yeah,
Oh yeah, we
let
have
Vince
airwalk.
do his thing.
Yeah, we still have airwalk on, or
Derps.
windwalk, whatever it's called.
Well, Drench does he? Does he? Yeah. I don't know if he does.
Can he
he does.
squeeze?
I think he has airwalk on him.
Yeah, he had to have, because I can't carry him when I'm in
Oh
airwalk.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Another one is if Kuyu can summon something on the other side.
But yeah, we can let Drench have his moment in the spotlight if he can do something.
Is there a lever we're trying to get to?
There is a
Yeah.
winch.
Low enough? He's small, not tiny though, so.
Yeah, he should be able to reach it. It's on the other side. If he can get through.
Yeah, can he? Can he try? It's water.
And he has the wind walk.
Well, yeah, if he can't like squeeze in, he could just wind walk out.
Sure. Do you want him to do that?
Yeah, he'll do that.
Okay. He'll do that. He
If he
takes
ever gets on
basically a
trouble, I can
minute
scry
to
on him.
become air and
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he does see some more room beyond this. But he focuses on his task for now. And he reaches for the winch.
I'll take a
And
step
he does
back.
so. The portcullis does lift, although it does make a fairly audible and loud creaking sound as it lifts.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just wincing the whole time.
And yeah, it's good.
Well, now that we have a clear view of the other side, okay. It looks like it goes into like an open area. So I guess I'll, tell the others as much.
Okay.
And I tell them like, I don't like large areas and dungeons. So I'm going to cast communal protection from evil on everyone just in case.
Okay.
Kudu sighs. This is becoming a normal in my life.
Good heavens. And he'll slowly start moving forward. If everybody else is moving along with him, keeping my
Mhm.
eyes and ears out.
Yippers. But I ain't going first.
All right. So what do I see? Am I able to see the other side of this room?
Yes.
Huh.
You see in this room that there are cell doors lining the north and west walls, each set with a small barred window, and two more cells flank a corridor that heads south into another chamber. There is a sour, fetid smell that comes from the southern room. And organized into small piles are soiled blankets and pillows in one corner, and human bones and scalps of flesh in another.
Ew. All right.
And from one of these cell doors, there's something that walks out.
All right.
You see a creature that walks out, and this bloated creature's eyes protrude from between the fleshy fat rolls of its necklace hulking form. Oh, who'd we lose? Did we get them all back?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so yes. Basically big corpulent thing with eyeballs comes walking.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And
May
you
I?
hear in your mind, Father Reinhardt, it speaks to you
Oh my.
telepathically. It tells you, whoever you are, be gone. This is my chamber.
And that's all it says. Does it
In your
continue to
mind,
advance?
yes. Well, it takes a step forward, and it seems to be, it takes an imposing stance against you.
All right. May I attempt to identify this thing before I have any sort of
Sure,
retort?
give me a knowledge dungeoneering.
Oh, yeah. It's Lucy like
I'm
maybe.
gonna roll that as well. See if I know what this is.
Wish I could, but I can't. I can tell you it's not natural.
Ugh, that was a piss poor roll.
All right. Well, you both know that this is an aberration.
That's
You have
something.
no idea like what it is. You've never seen anything like this, but you do know that it is immune. It appears to be too well insulated to be immune to cold damage, and likewise, it seems resistant to electricity and being aberrant as it is, you're pretty sure it has spell resistance. But you think that while this thing has eyes upon its body, from the looks of it, it seemed like it was coming out from a darker area and into like your artificial light. You think it does have a sensitivity to bright light as a weakness.
That sunburst scroll would have been nice, but that's okay.
None of
You
us could
also think it
cast
has
it.
all around vision too.
Well, I guess UMD you could cast it with that. Yeah, looks like what Sister Maria did.
Yeah.
That one's crazy spell.
But other than that, you don't know anything else about this creature.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
utterly alien and mysterious to you, but it seems to have an intelligence, as it is speaking directly to one of your minds.
Yeah, I communicate out loud that, I can hear it in my mind. It's speaking. It says that this is its domain and to leave it be. And is it speaking in common, in Aklo?
No, it's not speaking in any kind of language. It's speaking directly to your mind, and you can understand it.
Oh, what I meant is
Speak.
if the voice in my head is speaking a particular language.
No particular language. You just understand what it's saying.
Speaks
Okay.
in whatever language Reinhardt thinks in, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By default, your native language.
I guess I'll ask out loud, like, who are you, and is there anybody alive in those cells? And I say this out loud.
It tells you that it says, "I am Lacronis, and I am a welcome guest here. You are again, leave this place, for this is my chamber, and mine alone. Only the lord of this house. I only speak with the lord of this house." And again, this is telepathically.
Gotcha. I say, Lacronus, we too are guests of the host, and we mean not to infringe upon your domain. We only seek the musician. If you would be so kind to point us in his direction, we would most graciously leave your presence. And I wait
Okay.
for a reply.
It tells you the musician. Yes. I know about this musician you see.
Cormac's fingers are twitching.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sweat is beating on my bald head, and I kind of give Cormac the side eye, like just kind of slowly shaking my hand at waist level, like don't, not yet. I guess I continue to speak with Lacronus, telling him, like, if it pleases you, would you kindly direct us? We are a little lost. We wish to speak with the musician.
Lacronis tells you that the musician is also a special guest here. However, he is staying for an indeterminate amount of time, however long the lord of this house wishes him to stay, and that is where he will stay.
So it looked like Lacronus came up like from the north, like from the far left top cell.
Yeah.
What does my directional thing say? Does it kind of like point back to where we came, or does it kind of point in that direction?
No, it's still pointing this way.
Okay. So this Lacronus, he could you describe his appearance again? It looks like he's just like a writhing mass of like grossness.
Pretty much. It's a bloated, corpulent creature with eyes protruding from between the fleshy fat rolls of its hulking form.
But he doesn't appear to be undead.
No, you're pretty sure this isn't an undead. This is an aberration.
All right. I'm just kind of looking at his physique and form, just trying to figure out like if there's any way I can potentially diplomatize him, or see if there's anything that we can bribe him with to let us pass. Can I roll like a diplomacy or a sense motive on this guy?
Not yet.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll kind of like turn to Fingram and Kudu and Cormac and just kind of look at them, see if they say anything or if they have any 2 cents to say.
I mean, if this is his room and he's a guest,
Cormac
then-
Cormac will say, "Are you the same type of guest as the musician, or are you the keeper of this place?"
it speaks telepathically to you, Cormac, and it tells you no. The Lord here has requests of me that I help him with concerning the musician. 'Tis why I know of him, but those matters are private.
I kind of give a knowing look to everyone.
All right, we can't compromise the confidentiality agreement or something, right? Fingram shrugs.
Lacronus telepathically speaks to you, and he says that I am here to aid the lord of this house with the minds of you mortals.
lovely.
He ensures that I have a steady supply of entertaining thoughts and memories to feed.
I look at the others and tell them, that spell I cast a little while ago? It will only last a moment longer.
Oh,
If he is tasked with assisting the host with guarding the musician, I think our fate is set before us.
Kudu looks confused.
Cormac
just
says,
kinda-
"Hey, the
All right. Well then, far be it from us to be ungracious guests, but roll initiative. Yeah, I guess Father Reinhardt, he'll be the first one to cast a spell then, if I am allowed to.
Well, we are going to go into initiatives here since
Yeah.
he's
Everyone's
been
aware of each other.
yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
aware of each other, and he's already trying to
Yeah.
ward you off. So go ahead and give me your initiatives.
Hmm.
You'll still probably cast before me, though, for what it's worth.
Yeah, at least we have communal protection from evil. So if this guy is talking about collecting thoughts and memories, he probably's got some mind juju going on.
I forgot to click my character. Damn it. He put me on the initiative. I don't know why I always feel like I never have it clicked, even though I move them and stuff.
Huh. It said no valid token was selected. What'd you talk about?
It means you didn't have your character selected, just the same as me.
I did. I swear. All right. Well, I guess if shall I just input myself manually?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I don't see
You
a
gotta go.
need.
You gotta go on a slot.
Oh, you didn't put yourself on there? There you go.
Graziele.
Dang it! He has one more initiative thing.
Yeah, he actually rolled
Contrasting
pretty
me.
low.
Yeah, he's going first.
Oh man, he rolled a 2 and he's going first.
Damn. Oh well, at least we'll be able to, sometimes it's better to be able to react in the first
Sorry,
turn.
his initiative modifier is this.
Wait, where's is Cormac
Oh.
underneath Reinhardt's token?
He's underneath the. Yeah, he was
Okay.
underneath Reinhardt's token.
There we
Okay.
go. We kind of like flipped. I think Reinhardt
Okay,
stepped up into my
Give me a
spot,
moment. I'm gonna use a restroom
but
real quick.
All right.
well, since he's not undead, I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Wading into combat. You might still have bull strength going on you.
Oh, I definitely do.
Yeah, that's what's
The
nice about
last-
being a high level. Like those minutes per level spells start lasting like for a
A
while.
good, yeah, good.
Yeah,
little
you get
bit.
multiple rounds out of him, or multiple
Actually,
combats out of him sometimes.
I
Yeah.
also I have prepared quicken bull strength from in my domain set
Oh, that's pretty bitchin'.
because my sixth level slot, even though it's good, it's blade barrier and moonstruck. I just don't use those two spells like hardly ever.
They're pretty
So,
narrow.
Yeah, they're really narrow. So I was like, screw this. I'm just gonna give myself a quicken bull strength. I mean, Moonstruck
Okay, I'm back.
might have been good for this because
Alrighty.
you might not have that much melee stuff, but it's one of those things.
Oh, who did we lose?
Drew.
Okay.
Which is weird because you just said something. Like, I want to try to get through this combat as quick as possible so I don't use up a shit ton of other spells.
Oh, yeah.
I've been kind of saving. So I know what my first go is going to be, but
Okay, so I'm just gonna have it start going. It's gonna move here.
all right.
And it's going to cast a spell, and I need everyone to give me a. Let's see, this is a. Okay, there's no saving throw.
All right, there we go.
Okay, welcome back. So this thing is casting a spell, but you guys are moving after it, so you'll see what it does. It casts a spell, and there is no save versus this, unless you guys have spell resistance.
All
Nope.
right. We do have communal protection from evil, so if it's like some sort of mind affecting thing, I think we still do get one.
It creates a discordant blast of sound, and
Ooh.
you all take 6 points of damage. But it gets to make a combat maneuver check.
Oh, okay. That's what it does.
Yeah.
Like, normally there's something where you get like a defense against it, but flat-footed CMD for me is it's only 3 lower than normal. Okay, that's not too bad.
I think Cormac still has freedom of movement, if that matters.
Yep.
And I get I don't get the
Yeah,
dodge bonus though. Normally I get a +2 dodge bonus to versus aberrations, but I'm not gonna get that because I'm flat-footed, so I don't get dodge bonuses. Harsh. That's why he's figuring out what the roll is, probably,
Yeah, I'm
right?
trying to figure out what the roll is.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's caster level plus one of its mods here.
So we take that 12 damage, you said? Or 6 damage?
You guys each take 12 points of damage. And does a 34 beat anybody's CMD?
Beats
Yes.
mine, especially since I'm flat-footed.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it beats your CMD, you get bull rushed back 5 feet. And 5 additional feet for however much it exceeds the number by 5.
So 10 feet for me.
And I don't move, right? Since freedom of movement. Or does it still affect me?
Let me see. No, you do get pushed from freedom of movement, even with freedom of movement.
Alright.
Only stuff that impedes movement, like paralysis, solid fog, slow, web, grapple checks.
Wind and stuff like that, yeah. I figured it's just good to ask.
Yeah.
So with a
Let's see,
CMD of 21, does that mean that I'd be pushed back
Have you
15 feet
acted
total?
yet?
Yep, 15 feet.
What was the CMD?
Have you acted yet? Because
Uh,
your CMD can
No.
be flat-footed, by the way.
Right. I was accounting the flat-footed CMD.
Okay.
My CMD right now is 20.
Yeah, you're knocked back 2 squares because there's a grate here.
What was his total CMD?
That's open
34.
though, isn't it?
Is it
Oh
open?
yeah, it just
Yeah,
wasn't
we
back.
walked through it. Like
The wind
Drench opened
walked.
it.
Oh, I thought. Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he opened it.
Yeah, he opened it. I need to roll for Drench too, I guess.
What
Well, I don't
what's
roll, I need to
the
look at
if
his
he
CMD.
beats it by a certain amount, Matt? Because
Per
my
5.
flat-footed was 30, so
You only get pushed
Yeah,
5
you're
feet.
just put 5 feet then.
Yeah, so whatever Drench's CMD is, compare it to 34, and what's the difference?
Yep, 34 minus Drench's CMB or CMD rather.
actually I'm pushed back 10 because I have a deflection bonus that's not supposed to be there.
Oh, okay. All right.
17. So Drench goes a
17.
little
So he gets
worse.
pushed back 15 feet.
That's 5, 10, 15.
All right.
I
And now
still
it's
have
going to.
a hedging weapon. That's why.
Yeah, it's going to swiftly cast a spell now. And for this, I need
Okay.
Father Reinhardt and Fingrim to give me reflex save.
And this is an aberration, so I'll get a +2 versus this thing's save, right?
Yeah.
Not the best save.
29's not too bad though. I might have made it.
Yeah, you probably did.
That's the quicken spell, so it might be a lower DC. Like it might be a low level spell.
We shall see. Who knows what their modifiers are?
Okay, so Fingrim saves, Reinhardt does not save.
Alrighty.
So after it makes the discordant blast, it sends a shredding flurry of ice slivers from its hand in a line.
Oh, is my resist energy cold still going up?
Let's see. Sure.
All right. So
It'll
I
last an hour,
You
right?
take a little bit less
Yeah.
of that, and I
Alright,
take
you'll take
none
44.
since I made the save. The resist will absorb all it for me.
That's its turn. Cormac.
so I'll take
It's
14.
gonna have to roll me a fortitude save because I'm casting destruction.
Okay.
Does it have SR though?
Spell
It does have
resistance.
SR, so I do need
Dun
a
dun dun.
spell resistance.
Hey,
Nice.
Hmm.
what do
Okay,
the
good.
exclamation points do? Anything? What is that?
Did
I don't
anybody
know.
actually knowledge?
It looks like it didn't do anything. Like it just
Yeah.
Need a knowledge?
rolled it like normal.
They did acknowledge it, and they did identify some of its weaknesses and resist.
Okay.
There were a lot, though. I don't think I got much.
Is it a fortitude for destruction?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a 15 too. Alright, it saves.
That saves, so it
Go
still
ahead and roll the
takes,
10d6.
Yeah. I really need to increase my saves on that. Starting to get tired of people saving.
Well, I mean,
We're in
you can't
Savesville
stop
now.
high rolls. It actually doesn't have a very high fortitude. It just rolled really well. Also, it's a lot easier to decrease their saves than to increase
Yeah.
your save.
Yeah, that's true.
But your
Yeah,
party is
to
heavily
increase your
invested in
DC.
debuffing.
Yeah. Well, it takes that
Alright, it takes some
32 at
damage.
least. Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Okie dokie.
Oh, it's Father Reinhardt's turn after Cormac.
Oh. I just saw my face.
Okay.
Yeah, my mouse double clicks sometimes.
Oh, meh, I hate that.
So what does Father Reinhardt do?
I am going to cast debilitating. Well, look, when I looked at it, garnering the knowledge that I did I get anything about its immunities to perhaps mind affecting effect? If it
I don't think it's
had any?
immune to mind affecting. You know it's immune to cold.
Munical, okay.
Okay. Then I will cast debilitating portent on it as I implore the fates to ruin this thing's day. So first I have to beat the SR.
Half the time, Kudu doesn't even know what you guys are doing with your magic. Just does things somehow.
Yeah.
And this thing isn't like part outsider or anything, right?
You don't think it's an outsider? No, it's just an aberration.
Oh, Phil. All right. Someday I'll get that huge bonus to overcoming SR.
Could use
Nice.
like Cormac can
Okay.
kill things instantly if
It beats
it
it.
works properly.
Yeah,
It
it affects it now.
All right. So yeah, that's right. Because there's no saving throw. Haha.
There is a
Well,
saving throw every time it makes an attack or casts a spell.
that's true. And that's gonna last for a while.
But it does have a green aura around it that lets you know it worked. So now it's Kudu's turn.
Well, if it is immune. So did this like pushback sonic shit, and I don't know if it can do that again. So I'm not gonna summon. So I'll what's my power status, anyways? I'll tell Drench to go around the corner also, and so he'll go over there. Did you guys say I had DR against bludgeoning by any chance?
I don't remember hearing anything about that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either. Then I'm going to. I'm gonna boost my blast, take 2 burn, and I'm gonna throw a scree at it, which is gonna go against its AC.
Okay.
Scree, scree.
Scree!
Well, I think you are still suffering from that pain, just an FYI.
Ah, yes, -4. Thank you for ruining my day.
But that's
I
still a good
know.
roll, and you hit it.
Is it -4 to damage as well?
It's just a -4 to the attack roll and the skill checks and ability checks. I don't
A
think it's damage.
-4 to your damage is like magical. Or
I mean,
whatever.
for her.
it's
-4 is still a lot to damage.
still a lot. Yeah, it's a number.
Nice.
Okay, you heard it. You heard it pretty good.
I'm gonna also 5-foot step back. Actually, I don't even need a 5-foot
Okay.
step back. I'm gonna move back to here.
Okay, Finger.
With that knowledge check that I made earlier, do I know if this thing has any sort of like extra ability to sense things, like blindsight or anything like that? I know it has like all around vision.
No, you don't think it has any other extraordinary vision except for dark vision and low light vision.
Okay. I'm going to, with the handy haversack, I'm going to pull out a wand of invisibility and cast that on myself.
Okay.
And then that only leaves me enough room to take a 5-foot step. So a 5-foot step a little bit closer, and that'll be my turn. So I'm invisible now.
All right. On its turn, it's going to cast a spell.
Spellcraft.
Yeah.
Ooh, nicely done on that spellcraft.
I feel like I passed spellcraft checks on ones though,
Probably.
for identifying spells at least.
Yeah. Cursed objects, it's never a guarantee.
Yeah, that's the main reason to have it really high.
And a wand of identify.
You know that it's casting an evocation spell, another sonic spell called Sonic Thrust. And
Okay.
it works a lot like the violent thrust version of telekinesis. It's going to pick up all of the scree that Kudu threw at it and throw it back at you.
Ooh.
Rude.
Back at Kudu?
Yeah, back at Kudu.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's a scree war.
Yeah, but I have cover, or not cover, but concealment.
The
Concealment.
scree war.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I wasn't prepared. I didn't
Okay.
bring enough scree.
We'll make more. Knock that wall there.
At least if it's cold damage, you have some resistance to that.
What?
If it's like ice chunks or something, or if it's probably going to be sonic damage.
I don't have resistance to cold.
Well, you do because I cast communal resist cold
Oh.
on everybody. That's why I
Oh, so
was
we
able
have
to resist that.
protection and resist. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's right. You
No,
did
just-
do that like a while
Just
ago.
resist.
How long
Okay,
does
there we
that
Just
go.
last?
Back it.
resistance. it lasts for 1 hour. We've been pretty busy at this party.
Accidentally exited the game,
Oh no!
but I'm back in. All right. Does this hit Kudu's AC? Does a 34 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your concealment?
20.
Oh, it rolled a 2.
Oh, hot damn.
Your misty, watery deflection, helps you avoid the damage.
No, Scree, but thanks for returning it to me. It makes it easier to throw at you.
It is going to Swift. Swift cast another cold ice strike. So Father Reinhardt and Fingrim, give me another reflex.
Give me my money's worth.
Reflex, so plus 13.
Yeah,
Oh.
reflex.
Boy. All right.
Is this for all of us? Even
No,
me
this
and-
is just for Reinhardt and Fingrim. It's a 30-foot line.
Gotcha.
Even though I'm invisible, I thought about moving down too, but oh well. It is cold still, right? Or is this
Yeah.
the
It
sonic?
is.
Okay. Well, I probably failed it, so I might take some of this damage.
Yep, you guys take the full 49.
Okay.
All right.
Right, is this some of
19
it though?
That's its turn. And again, it telepathically tells you, you're not welcome here. Leave this place. Cormac, your turn.
This thing's vulnerable to light, you said.
It has light sensitivity. So bright light will dazzle it.
Might blind
Well.
it for one round too.
It'll blind it for one round and then dazzle it. It's like a drow.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I know what he's gonna do. Try to help out with a little bit. He's gonna cast daylight. He was planning on saving it, but
Oh shoot. I forgot to tell you to roll the will save for the debilitating port.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does. Well, I mean, it just happened right now, so I can retroactively fix.
All right. So if it fails a 21 will save, it'll deal half damage and pretty much negate the damage that we.
Nope,
Okay.
it succeeds. Okay,
Alright.
but it is blinded by the daylight. Is that all you do, Cormac?
and he swift channels force into his weapon, and he'll move up again.
Okay.
Actually, he'll move since
Reinhardt.
it's blinded. He'll move up right into it since
Yep,
he
you
can't.
can do that.
Nice.
Reinhardt, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's see. Cormac, does your weapon have the keen ability?
It does not.
Do I know, Matt, if this thing is immune to critical hit?
No, you don't think it is.
Alrighty. Cormac, what weapon do you have? Do you have a greatsword?
Yes.
Alrighty. If that's the case, he's going to take advantage of this thing currently being blinded, and he is going to move forward and cast Badger's Ferocity on your.
Which makes it 18 to 20 or 17 to 20? 18
It-
to 20, right?
If it's already a 19 to 20, it makes it a 17.
Well, that's good.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yes, well, I have to move up a.
You can
Alright,
affect multiple
Kudu's
weapons
turn.
with that too, right?
Yes, so I'll affect your weapon as well.
All right. Have the Archon sword out.
So it's Kudu's turn right now.
Oh,
I haven't enhanced it with Keen yet myself, so that saves me arcane points I can put on other abilities.
I'm gonna.
It's blind right now.
Yeah. I always keep forgetting to read this, but I'm gonna gather power. Take one. Wait, how close am I to it? Okay, take one burn and to extend my range. And I'll blast it with Scree.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
And I'm cursed. Yeah. Oh, still good though.
Nice roll.
Yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Hiya.
Okay, it takes it.
Nice.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Finger.
If I use my haste ability, I can get up next to him. So I think I might do that. Use 1 round from the full plate. And yeah, I do. Okay. And then I'm going to move up next to him. So I'm immune to flanking, so there's not really a reason to go further.
Yeah, but at least if he has cleave or anything like that, he can't hit both of you.
Yeah. I'll use a swift action to. Actually, no. I'm gonna do, even though I had the Archon blade out and you put the keen thing on it. I'm actually not gonna use it though. As I'm moving, I'm gonna switch it over and hold on to it, just like kind of hold it off to the side with my hair, and I'm gonna pull out the Terra Lindar's honor
Yeah,
because this is what it is.
this is what it kills.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna grip it in both hands, and I'm just going to I'm just gonna hit it. Make sure that
Okay.
all my buffs are on. I'm gonna enhance it though with a swift action.
Well, if your intention was to fight this thing with Terlindel's honor, because you know what this thing is and stuff, like when I cast a spell, you could have just directed me to cast it on that instead.
Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if we would have had time for me to be like, no, wait, don't, like, it's fine though. I can just as a swift action give it keen anyway, so I'm not gonna, and that'll
Okie
last,
dokie.
and that'll last longer anyway, because that spell's duration's concentration. So, whereas this will last for a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna give it keen is one of the weapon properties. I'm gonna enhance the bonus up to a what is it by default? A +2, I think.
It starts as a +2, and then it gets
So I'm
an
gonna
additional
boost it up. I'm
+2.
just gonna boost it up to a +4, which will effectively be a +6 bonus versus this thing. But and then I'll use one other effect on it to give it. You said it's resistant to lightning and fire, but I didn't hear anything about acid.
No.
So I'm gonna give it acid damage as well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a single attack.
Magus doing Magus things.
Doing Magus things, yeah. So this is +24 overall. Actually +26 because I'm invisibility as well. And this is versus flat-footed, so it's pretty likely to hit. Chance for critical.
Yeah, roll it again.
No confirm.
The 1.
I've
Yeah,
done
you
that
got it.
so many
That's sad.
times. I've done that like so many times in this campaign. Got a 1 on the confirmation roll. All right, well that's fine. D10 plus
A lot.
a lot. Well, let's see, +8 plus 4 more from the enhancement bonuses in the Bane plus 2d6 plus another d6 of lightning or not electricity, acid. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So the 2 at the end is the acid damage. Everything else is physical damage.
All right, you heard it pretty good.
And my invisibility goes away.
All right. It's still blind basically for this turn until Cormac's.
Yep.
It lowers its hands, but it still keeps them like around itself, trying to defend itself. But it does speak telepathically to everyone, and it says, "Enough, enough! Don't kill me. Spare my life, and I will help you find the musician. You need me, for he is worthless without his memories."
Now that's a reasonable
Ooh,
response.
that is reasonable.
That's his turn. Cormac.
Cormac's like on the edge of like killing this thing, but
Dogpile! No.
Yeah.
no, he'll
Blind. He's just dazzled.
I'll grab something to drink real fast.
Cormac will not attack, but he'll put his sword to this thing's like throat as like
Okay.
making sure it doesn't do anything. I guess he'll ready an action if this thing ends up attacking or like doing anything to like try to like attack or anything other than what it's saying, like giving up, he'll attack it.
Okay. Father Reinhardt.
Okay, so he said if he dies, the musician won't get his memories back. I'm just trying to. What I want to do is sense his motive to see if what he's
Sure, go
saying
ahead and sense
is the
motive.
All right.
Okay, so with your 35, you think that this creature definitely knows how to lie and bluff, but as untrustworthy as it looks and appears, you don't think it's lying about bargaining for its life.
I tell it, Lucronus, we did not want it to come to this. We do not want excess blood on our hands. However, how do we know that after you assist us, that you will not immediately go to the host in an act of revenge in hopes that he will eliminate?
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Are we still in turns? Oh.
For this turn, I'm just going down and seeing if what everybody does. Kudu. But this
I'm gonna move
creature
forward,
has
I'm not
spoken
gonna attack.
telepathically to everyone surrendering.
Yeah. She walks up like, oh, now you're being reasonable.
All right. Then Fingrim.
I ask my talking sword's opinion.
The sword says that while anything aberrant still sickens her, it's Jamin Dor's influence that she swore to destroy. If this thing can help, then take it for its word, but no more than that.
Very well. I'll hear him out then. I'll tell him that. I'll say, "We'll hear you out." But
It actually bows and puts its hands together, and takes a step away and moves towards its pallet here on the ground.
all right.
And it speaks telepathically to everybody again, and it tells you that it knows where the musician is, and it'll tell you.
I go over and pick up my wand real fast, and then
Cormac says you didn't. He'll talk to this thing and say you didn't answer Father Reinhardt's question, though. How do we know you won't betray us?
It tells you, if you bring the musician to me, I will restore his memories, and after that, I assure you, you'll never see me again.
honestly, once we've gotten the musician's memories back, we're hopefully going to be close enough to what we're looking for that it won't matter.
Cormac nods. He
I-
still has it. He still has his sword kind of pointed at this thing. Like he's learned not to trust freaking
Yeah, I still have
strange ass.
I still have Tara Lindar's honor, but I take like the downtime to go pick up my wand of invisibility that I dropped back before I ran up here. Actually, I might have dropped it right as I got right next to him when I attacked instead. But anyway, yeah, I pick it up and put that away and sheath the Archon sword. And I'm going to keep Tara Lindar's honor out for now.
Okay. It tells you telepathically that the man known as the musician is broken in 3 pieces. Oh, we lost. Oh, there he's back.
Discord's been really good
It's been
today.
finicky. Again, though, he tells you telepathically, for Grim here, that oh, it's getting kind of finicky again. All right, Grim, are you there? Can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I see this thing going, but I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, it's the worst when I'm trying to give exposition.
I know, right?
Yeah, especially because you were specifically trying to talk to him. Like it's answering Grimm's question specifically.
Test, Grim, can you hear us?
Oh no.
I think he might be able to hear us, but we can't hear him, or something's going on.
Yeah, he could type in chat to let us know, I guess, if he can hear us. Either Discord or Roll20 chat.
Yeah, he's typing now. BRB. Okay. Well, anyway, until he gets back, what Lacronis says telepathically to you is that the musician has been broken into 3 parts.
Like a certain Sky Pharaoh was. I don't think Finger would know about that, but he'll
He says
ask about the
that,
matter. Like, in what matter do you mean? Metaphysically?
indeed, this is a plan to keep the powerful musician weakened by dividing his mind, body, and his musical instrument from.
It wasn't even Discord.
Oh, I
It
heard
was
you.
my headset just died. It wasn't even Discord
weird.
making it to where I couldn't hear anybody.
Okay, so
Still
that
Discord.
did you hear what I said then about the musician?
No, I did not.
Okay, so Lacronis tells you telepathically that that the musician has been weakened. He has been broken into 3 parts, and it's more of a metaphysical broken. That it was a plan to weaken the musician by dividing his mind, body, and musical instrument from him.
Okay.
If you bring him to me, I can restore his mind, but his instrument lies elsewhere.
I ask him, unless there was more.
He tells you that the instrument lies in Avaric's crypt.
Vark's crypt.
Yep.
And that's not where we're at right now.
No.
Not here currently in this room, Lacronus tells you, but his crypt is within this dungeon.
No, it is
I,
connected to the wine cellar in these catacombs.
You'll need to navigate the labyrinth to reach it.
I ask him, do you know what lies behind the secret door where there was this button to the north, and after it was pressed repeatedly, some ethereal tendrils like puppet strings came and possessed Fingrim?
That is the musician's jail.
And how may we open said jail?
You can't.
Then,
Ha! We'll see about that.
alright, well, what if we explode it?
Lacronus says you could force your way in. Yes.
But if we do? Question mark?
Is this jail? He can get free then, yes?
If you free him. But he does have a jailer. And it
The-
seems that you've already encountered.
Oh.
May we have some information on this jailer?
You described strings, ethereal strings, yeah?
Yes.
There is a malevolent spirit who is the musician's jailer. I know not much else aside from that the specter is a poltergeist skilled in the manipulation of objects and other.
Very well. And are there any other sort of guardians over the other aspects of this magician?
Well, if you take the musician, then Avaric will see to it that you're stopped.
And Elvaric is the poltergeist that you mentioned before?
No, Lord Avaric.
He's the host.
So, do you believe that he may have already been notified of our presence down here since we've already encountered the poltergeist?
It's possible. I do know that he's hosting a party tonight.
Then
Yeah, some
perhaps that
might have heard about that.
He does have other powerful allies as well.
Well, I suppose if
And
we
all of them are creatures of unlife like him.
Well, we are equipped to deal with that.
To reach his crypt, you'll have to deal with one.
Oh,
Another spirit. A woman in yellow trapping.
Yellow.
Yes. She is some kind of specter that is bound here.
bound, you say? By
Bound and protected by the spirits of those she held close in life. Some kind of cult, I believe.
Perhaps she could be released if she is bound here. Her spirit may want to pass on. Perhaps it may not even be necessary to fight her. I just pretty much say this out loud to everyone, just as I'm musing on this.
Okay. But yeah, Lacronis basically sits down here upon its pallet, and it kind of puts itself into like a meditating kind of position, and it
Mm-hmm.
tells you that bring me the body of the musician, and I will restore his memories, and then you'll see me no more.
Very well. Perhaps we may fetch the instrument first. If retrieving the musician is going to alert the lord of this manor.
Might be prudent, yes.
Kudu,
It
Cormac,
explains to your minds that
Mhm.
it is patient.
Cormac says, "Why do we have to bring the musician to you? Why don't we bring you to the musician?"
look at Cormac, saying, there's an interesting thought.
It says in my weakened state, I wouldn't be very much help.
Oh, I can help you with that.
I put a hand up towards Kudu and say, it's very admirable of you to offer to heal this weakened creature, but who's to say that once he has gathered his strength, that he wouldn't merely turn against us and join forces with the poltergeist?
I think it's fine to bring the musician here.
Yeah, let's not have them in the same place together. That's a
Yeah.
lovely point.
I was just saying, like,
Or keep them nice
because
and
this
wounded and they
thing's.
can come.
I
Yeah.
guess this thing does have a. There's no other exit other than the porticus, right?
Well, there is a pathway down here that I can reveal more.
I'm kind of thinking, like, if this thing can get out, maybe it won't be here when we get back. Is kind of where Cormac's getting at.
There's
I'm
this
fine with
passage.
that.
Even though he said that, like, it'd help us for saving his life, it still doesn't mean that if it gets the chance, it might just flee right away and not
Yeah,
help
but
us.
I feel like we can still get what we want from the musician with or without him.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, Finger is thinking that too. Like, well, I don't know that we actually need him to restore the memories back, because he knows that Reinhardt and Cormac have like really powerful divine magics that might be able to do something similar too. But like,
That's true.
I mean, if he can actually help us, then that's less resources we have to use, because this isn't the only thing we have to do.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
if he flees,
All right.
I don't mind that. Yeah, it's
Cormac's just like nods his head and he's like, just trying to think ahead for once.
Yeah.
It was a good idea. Everybody's been making some very good points. I am impressed with our level of teamwork, especially supposing that we've only known each other for.
Well, we've only known you for a little while.
True, very true.
All right, so we're good to go search the labyrinth. He'll ask this thing, where's the labyrinth start?
It points back the way you came.
I tell the others, it speaks the truth. I do believe I saw the beginning of some twists and turns in that direction. And I tell Acronis, is there anything that we should keep an eye out for? I know
Yes, the lady in yellow.
in the labyrinth?
She seems to guard it.
Oh,
Is
very well.
I don't know if we already established this or not, but is she the one that possessed these items that we found back in this altar. The one named in the wedding ring.
It does not know.
Okay, so the
I-
name.
He just tells you that the lady in yellow is some kind of spirit that seems to be bound here.
Yeah, so you're not sure if she actually is Ovanda or not, but it's probably a decent guess that it might be.
Cormac says we should probably get going. We don't have really time to
We are on a
waste.
tight schedule, yes.
Yeah. It says that it's going to return to its chamber, its room here down to the south.
Okay.
All right. I will not stop it. I'll watch it and its glowing green aura go away.
So I guess we start making our way. Cormac's gonna keep the daylight. He's not dispelling that. He's just gonna keep it going since we're going into underdark, like freaking tunnels and shit.
Yeah, that'd be nice because
Yeah.
I don't have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll oh man, if I had another casting of Find a Path, that would be like, fuck you, Labyrinth.
Yeah,
Yep.
or if you had the spell Dungeon Sight.
Cormac channels energy for everybody.
Although it
Fill up everybody.
has, yeah, small glass orb worth 150 gold. 22. That puts me back to full, I think, or close enough to it. Yeah. But yeah, it's a level 5 cleric spell. Costs 150 gold. And you get a clear, memorable view of the layout of chambers, barriers, and connecting passages when within the area of effect, which is I guess it's technically only a 60-foot radius, though. But yeah, still pretty decent because it also reveals secret doors, even though it doesn't give you any clues of how to operate or access them.
Mm-hmm.
I did a couple cure light wounds on myself from the.
And you got that 22 from the channel as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Looks like we're all good then.
Does anybody need any touching?
Nope.
All good. I actually like overhealed myself. Cormac says we should probably. Should we lower the porticus or leave it open?
If he wants to close his room door, he can do that himself.
I agree with
Yeah.
Kudu. I'm going to take out a scroll and just have it on my person. A scroll of death. And I'll
Okay.
pass one to Cormac and say, in case you don't have one already.
He'll put it in his handy haversack. He says I have a couple more prepared, but that will come in handy if I have to burn through my spells.
Oh, you have a couple prepared?
Yeah, I have two prepared. One's taking up my 5th level slot, and then I have another one, my 4th level spot.
All right. Oh, damn! It's only 1 minute per level.
Yeah, that's where it's like you basically have to cast at the beginning of the fight or right before we're about to go into
Yeah,
a
I
fight.
already anticipating one.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
That's why I was like, if I wish I realized that that freaking carriage was gonna do Merc like instant kill, or I would have cast one on Fingrim.
Mm.
Yeah, I would have just stayed away.
That too.
All right. Well, I'll. Yeah, I guess I can't really hold 2 scrolls at once. I got my handy haversack, so I mean, it's whatever. It's just move out.
Alright.
All right. Since I have a scene visibility going, I'll tell the others that I can take point and try and be perceptive and
Yeah. Cormac
try to
will
figure
be
out
right behind you.
Okay.
We
I'll
do have daylight, so
follow
we can see
closely.
up to like 60 feet in front of us.
Going in single file order.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna reveal the majority of this maze to you, and I'm not gonna make you guys go through this thing
Oh, thank God.
with dynamic lighting because this is way too it's too much of a pain in my butt
Yeah, it's
to
Yeah.
have
it's
you
not
guys go
fun to
through
be
it.
like, ooh, yeah.
No, I
Plus,
totally
there is
understand.
there's an encounter here, and things will get messy. So instead, what I'm gonna do, and basically, once you guys go in here, it's gonna trigger an encounter, and I'm going to call the session for tonight. I'm going to be using a custom rule I found to running this maze. Basically, think of it like the maze spell. You guys are going to be making intelligence checks to navigate it every round,
Right.
and during those rounds, something's gonna
Might get
harass you.
separated and
You might get separated. It might do things to change the
Okay.
maze on you and stuff like that.
Okay, fun.
It's its
Okay.
own encounter
Sounds
here.
good.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
sounds
good.
fun.
It's kind of think of the labyrinth like in Greek mythology where it changes its freaking appearance compared to for
Right.
each user or
Well, I
Well,
get it
it's
too.
not quite the labyrinth. It's the spirit bound here has spells and abilities that can affect the terrain and stuff like that. Like think walls. And
yeah.
Yeah. Also,
it
They
can
could
do
cast
stuff.
like stone
it's
shape
tedious
and
to
shit.
just have you like I move my token 10
Yeah,
feet.
I'm
I
not gonna
move
deal
my.
with the whole
That's
movement of
why.
token.
That's literally the only reason why, like on the Rift Siphon yesterday, I just was like, I revealed the whole map. I was like, I'm not gonna make you guys move around to. Like I did it initially when the Hellhound was still there, but
No,
I'm like,
yeah,
I'm not
it's
gonna.
gonna be too dumb if I do it like that.
Yeah, it was just so tedious. Like I moved 10
We'll
feet
be
to look
here
around the
like
corner.
for the whole
Like,
session.
God damn it! There's nothing behind that corner either. I get it.
But I'm gonna give you guys experience for this session, and it's a decent chunk.
Sweet.
All right.
It is 22,700.
2000. I think this journal's to date. This was session
For
92.
oh yeah,
Correct.
let's make it 100
This is-
sessions even
We're getting up
for the
there.
whole
Yeah.
adventure.
Dear God.
Damn.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys got experience for defeating Lacronus, for the trap, or for both traps really. And yeah, Lacronus seemed like it seemed like it was a fairly easy encounter for you guys.
I think we.
He's not that tough. He does have one nasty thing that he could do though.
Yeah,
But
I think.
I guess you guys won't figure out what.
I
Well,
think it's
assume
just
it has something to
he's
do with
just
what he did to me.
yeah. He's just the kind of encounter that like this party's pretty well equipped to deal with, though.
Well, like this monster, a lot of its like special abilities are not combat things. Like this is a monster that has like good role play presence. Like because it was talking about it eating memories, it can do
Mhm.
things like drain thoughts and like probe things and transfer memories and a lot of stuff like that.
okay.
So like not that much of its combat. It does have one nasty combat thing it can do though.
Fun.
But you didn't engage with it much. But yeah, it was good. It was fun.
Well, me blinding it kind of made it to where it
Oh yeah, that was
hit
really good.
hard.
That was good too. Yeah.
Ran up and it's like, all right.
Honestly, the thing that possessed Fingrim gave you more trouble.
Yeah.
And the fact that we have to face it again, I'm not looking